Hello everyone and welcome back to Comic Vantage. So this is a video that is, well, I don't know, 3 weeks late. I've been meaning to do this one for forever. Everyone who watches my channel knows that a lot of my mailbag videos are comic books that I get in for comic book signings. So I just wanted to show you guys what I've actually gotten at these books, or these book signings. And these are the books that I actually have not sent to CGC. These are just books that I got for me and, you know, whatever, maybe resell a few here and there and just see what kind of happens. So the last two signings that I had were probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago. The first one was Jay Lee and Frank Cho, and the second one, which was about a month ago, was Tim Sale and Dave Johnson. I figured I better get this video out now because tomorrow I have Jim Cheung and Tyler Kirkham. So my books are starting to stack up here that I want to show you guys. So let's get started. First, let's start with the Frank Cho books that I got. First one is Miracle Man #2. This is a great book. I had a blast. There's his signature right there. Now, Frank Cho was an interesting person to meet. He, you know, I don't want to say he wasn't nice. He seemed kind of rushed. You know, like he was busy doing other things. You know, he just wanted to sign your book and get you moving. So, you know, it was a little disappointing, but hey, still got some books signed. So this is the first one that I got. As you can see, we got Miracle Man #2 here, the Frank Cho variant cover. I also got one of these Wonder Woman #1 Frank Cho covers. He signed it right across there. Here's that awesome Street Fighter Cammy Virgin cover. Got him to sign it right there. And then also at Frank Cho at the time was Jay Lee. Now Jay Lee was awesome. This guy, absolutely amazing. I've loved his artwork for years, and it's funny because I actually told him that. I think I embarrassed him, which was so cool. Yeah, I've been reading his stuff since the 90s, you know, and it's funny because the guy doesn't look old at all. I mean, he does not look his age. He looks so young, it's crazy. So first up, I got him to sign a couple Wildcat Trilogies #1. He signed right here in gold, right there. Beautiful, beautiful books with a beautiful signature. And then I got him to sign a couple Zen the Intergalactic Ninja #0s. I love Zen, and I just had to do it. A signature right there, and one right there. Oh, I forgot I got him to sign 3. Oh, all right. And then I got him to sign this Dynamic Forces variant cover, gold red foil of G.I. Joe Transformers #1. His signature right there. And then I also got him to sign this Batwoman #1 variant cover. Oh, and actually the other thing I forgot is I'm going to be getting Tinian to sign this as well coming up. And last for Jay Lee is this Vampire Hunter D sketch variant. This is a beautiful, beautiful cover. I love this book. Right there's his signature. Those are my Frank Cho and Jay Lee books. I believe I sent 6 to CGC this day. I'm hoping to get them back soon. They've been sitting in graded for like 3 weeks now, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they haven't shipped them yet. As soon as I get them in, though, I'll definitely do an unboxing video of those. So next up are Dave Johnson books. We're going to start with this awesome Thundercats The Return #2. Beautiful, beautiful. Got him to sign it right there. And then this Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, Book 1. I think there's about 3 billion variant covers for these books. Anyway, Dave Johnson signed it right down here for me. This is his cover. It's really a great cover. This guy's an awesome artist. I loved his Superman Red Sun series. Oh, God, that was so cool. And then Batman Gotham Knights #1. He signed it right above his other signature right there. And then G.I. Joe #1, the Virgin variant. These are gorgeous covers. He signed it right down here for me. And this one I'm absolutely in love with. I'm actually considering framing it. And that's G.I. Joe #4, Virgin cover. Look at that Destro. Just Cobra's taking over the world. He signed it down here for me. An amazing cover there. Dave Johnson was awesome to meet. He was a great guy to talk to. Really, really easygoing. It was awesome. Now, the last guy I met, Tim Sale. Now, I had no expectations about Tim Sale. I've stared at his artwork for years, absolutely loved it. I've never heard anything about the man, Wow, he was an absolute. The guy actually stopped and pretty much told me a story of every single book that I gotten signed. He would just sign it and go, "Oh, and this and this and this." It was absolutely an amazing experience. So first up, we got Batgirl, number 73, right there. Good old Tim Sale signed it right there. Beautiful book. And I got him to sign this Deathblow number 3. This is where he started doing the artwork. Right there. And it's funny because he grabbed this book and he's like, yeah, Jim Lee just pretty much told me to draw like Frank Miller, which is not hard to do. I thought that was funny. And then next up, we have Grendel Devilchild. There, he signed right there. And it's funny because he said when he was drawing this book, it actually kind of disturbed him. And he had to take a break from it for about a month or two. He said there was no deadline on it, so there was no worries about it. And he actually just kind of stopped and had to go back to it at a later date. I found that really interesting. And then the variant cover for Batman number 24, the proposal issue. He signed it right there. He said he loved doing this cover because he was told by DC that Batman and Catwoman were getting engaged, and to try to make the cover look like it, but don't give anything away. So he said he just made this really sweet where he's kind of holding her from behind, and she's staring off at her finger like she's staring at the wedding ring. He just said he had so much fun doing this cover. It was really awesome. That story was just great when he was telling it to me. I was just like a kid listening to all his stories. It was amazing. And next up, we have the quintessential Tim Sale book, which is The Long Halloween. And this, he just said he had a blast drawing. He just had a lot of fun with it. And the last books I got him to sign were the Batman number 1 variant covers that he had done. And he actually had a great story for these 2 books. The first thing he showed me, he goes, "You see this rope here?" He's like, "If you look back here, this rope goes nowhere." Originally, the cover of this book was an art print that he had just created for himself to sell at conventions, and DC ended up loving it so much, they actually bought it from him to use as the cover, the variant cover for this book. And he had the print there, and he showed it to me. And up in this area is actually a Harley Quinn and a Joker, where it's wrapped around Joker's neck, this rope, and they had it completely photoshopped out because they had to put the logo in here. And he's like, "But they left this rope in." He goes, "I don't know why. It just goes nowhere now." And he just had fun telling me that and showing me the print that he had. It was really cool. So the guy was just a lot of fun to meet. But anyway, just a nice quick video for the day. Because I won't be around this weekend because of my signing and some other obligations I need to take care of. So I figured I'd get this out early, show you guys some cool books. So yeah, those are my awesome books from the last 2 signings. This weekend, Jim Cheung and Tyler Kirkham. So I'll be back probably later in the week or next weekend with another video showing the books I got signed there. And anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys are awesome. I really enjoy all your comments. I enjoy all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Anybody new to my channel, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that CV over there and get that bell up there so that we get all my notifications and cool stuff that are happening. And yeah, like always, thanks for watching and take it easy.